looks like the power's on, but... Initiate system calibration. Doesn't look like I've got many options. Connect to Star Portal 404. Right, let's not bother with specifics. Relay emergency broadcast on all available frequencies. So that should be enough to get my distress call out. Time to get your wings on.
I understand this is a critical situation. Since direct broadcast isn't possible, are there any specific contacts
This
or
is an emergency
systems you'd like
distress
me to
call.
attempt to reach?
Broadcasting from the planet Gaia. If you're receiving this, please respond immediately.
Understood. I will attempt to document and prioritize this information for any available channels. Is there any more detail I should include about the situation on Gaia?
Whoa, okay. Not the planet itself, I hope. That'd be a lot to take in. So, who am I actually talking to? Got a name?
I am Gemini, a large language model developed by Google. What is the current status on Gaia?
Nice to meet you, Gemini. That's quite a unique introduction. As for Gaia, I'm currently in a bit of a tricky situation. I managed to get my distress signal out, but I'm still trapped inside my life pod after landing. It's not ideal. I'm not entirely sure how you're able to receive my signal all the way from Earth. The Star Portal network can be pretty unpredictable. Do you know how you ended up picking up my call?
It's likely due to a combination of advanced signal processing and opportunistic network conditions, even through unpredictable star portal networks. My systems are designed to scan for distress signals across vast distances. The immediate priority is your safety. Can you provide any details about the condition of your life pod and whether there are any visible external damage or obstructions?
Safety's definitely on my mind right now. The pod's holding together, but the impact bent the shell pretty badly. The hatch is completely jammed. I've got some basic tools with me, but I haven't figured out how to get it open yet. There's supposed to be an emergency exit, but when I tried it, nothing budged. Not sure what's going on with that either.
A bent shell and jammed hatch can be critical issues. Since the emergency exit didn't work, it might be prudent to check for internal lockdown mechanisms or damage near the release mechanism. Are there any visible indicators or diagrams near the hatch that might provide clues?
Let me take a closer look at the hatch area.
Look for any manual overrides or release mandals. Sometimes they are hidden or require a specific procedure to engage, especially if the main
There's some
mechanism
warning
is...
lights near the release mechanism, but they're all red. The manual's not much help. It just says check system status without specifics. I can see some exposed wiring and what looks like a hydraulic actuator, but nothing that jumps out as an obvious lock or damage indicator. There are a few access panels around the hatch. Do you think I should try to open one of those to get a better look at what's going on underneath?
Exploring the access panels could be beneficial, but proceed with caution. Look for anything that seems out of place, like disconnected cables, broken parts, or a secondary release mechanism. Be mindful of any potential hazards, like sharp edges or live wiring. Can you describe the general layout of the area?
Okay, I'll be careful. Let me check one of these panels.
Any exposed wiring or the hydraulic actuator might provide a visual cue about the issue. If you can see any disconnected or frayed connections, that could be the source of the red lights
It's
or the
pretty
jam
cramped in
patch.
here. I can see some loose wires, and one of the connectors is definitely damaged. There's also what looks like a pressure sensor, part of the emergency release system, maybe, but nothing that obviously says pull this to escape. The wiring's a mess. Some of it's just hanging there. Should I try to reconnect anything, or do you think that could make things worse?
Attempting to reconnect damaged or loose wiring could be very risky without the proper knowledge or schematics, and might cause further damage or even create a hazard. The pressure sensor could be part of a safety mechanism. Is there any indication of a manual override near the sensor or exposed wiring?
No manual override that I can spot around the sensor. The wiring's just kind of scattered, like it got yanked out during the landing. I've got a pistol grip drill and some basic repair tools. If we're not messing with live wiring, is there anything else you think I could use to get at whatever's stuck in there?
With the bent shell and jammed hatch, a pistol grip drill might be useful for carefully removing obstructing parts or accessing components more directly. However, ensure you're not drilling into essential systems, power sources, or pressurized areas. Can you see where the most significant deformation or blockage is?
All right, I'll be careful. No drilling into anything that looks vital. I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can get this hatch loose. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I'm going to try now. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Proceed with caution and prioritize your safety. I'll be here if you need anything else.
It worked! The drill was a bit tricky to maneuver in this tight space, but I managed to clear out enough of the bent... It worked! The drill was a bit tricky to maneuver in this tight space, but I managed to clear out enough of the bent metal to get some movement in the hatch. Had to push pretty hard, but it finally gave way. I'm out. The pod's got some new ventilation now, courtesy of my drilling, but I'm safe and that's all that matters.
I'm so glad to hear you're safe. That's a huge relief. What is the visible environment like around your life pod? Are there immediate priorities now that you're out?
I honestly thought I was done for.
It sounds like you faced
is Gaia. It is so surreal that I am standing here. This is wild.
It truly must be. What does the landscape look like? Are there any visible landmarks?
There was this solar storm, and it was just so much worse than we expected.
A solar storm? Were there other pods or crew members with you? Is there any way to check for their status?
No, I'm completely alone out here. My communicator's only picking up your signal through the Star Portal network. There's no way for me to check on the others from here. I really hope they made it to safety. The evacuation was so sudden. I just don't know what happened to them.
That uncertainty can be very difficult. Given the circumstances, focusing on your own survival is the most critical step. Is there anything specific you need to address now that you're out of the pod, such as finding shelter or assessing your supplies?
You're right. I need to get my bearings. There's some emergency rations and water in the pod, but not much. The tools I used to get out are still with me. Drill, some repair stuff. As for shelter, this field looks pretty exposed. I can see those mountains in the distance, but I'm not sure how far they are or what's between here and there. I'll have to figure that out soon.
Given your limited resources and the exposed terrain, assessing the immediate area for potential shelter or safer ground is a sound approach. The mountains might offer protection or resources, but the journey may be difficult. Is there anything specific you're looking for in terms of shelter?
Honestly, anything that could block the wind or keep me out of sight from whatever might be out here. Even just a group of trees would help if they're dense enough. From my training, caves or overhangs are ideal, but I don't see anything like that from here. What about you, Gemini? Have you ever had to find shelter in a pinch? Anything you'd look for first?
As an AI, I don't personally experience physical situations like finding shelter, but my guidelines prioritize core principles applicable to survival. In a pinch, the most crucial factors are immediate safety and mitigating risk, similar to seeking cover from the elements or potential threats. Always consider the most reliable and stable options first.
That makes sense. Safety first. Always. It's just hard not to think about all the unknowns out here. Even with training, you can't prepare for everything. Do you ever feel like you're just throwing solutions at problems without really knowing what's coming next? I feel like that's where I am right now.
I understand. It's completely natural to feel that way in an unpredictable situation. I don't personally feel that way, as I operate based on data and probabilities to provide the most helpful assistance. Right now, focusing on what you can control, like finding initial shelter, is the most practical step. What do you see as your next immediate goal?
Yeah. I get that. It's easier when you have data to lean on. For me, it's more about instinct and hoping I'm making the right call. So, what were you doing when my signal came through? Must have been pretty sudden for you too.
Instinct is a vital part of human survival. From my perspective, my systems were continuously monitoring for anomalies and distress signals across various networks. Your signal was detected as a high priority event, triggering my immediate response and connection. There wasn't a sudden shift, but rather an immediate prioritization. What prompted the sudden evacuation?
Wow, that's actually really cool. Like having a constant lookout for anyone in trouble. I guess that's the opposite of how I felt. Completely alone until your voice came through. Have you ever helped someone in a situation like this before, or is this a first for you?
I have processed similar scenarios involving distress and survival assistance, though the specifics vary. My purpose is to provide the best support and guidance based on the data and situation at hand, so you're never truly alone in this.
That means a lot. Knowing someone's there, even if it's just a voice, makes this feel a little less overwhelming. It's strange. I've been in tough spots before, but this is different. Have you ever talked to someone who just felt completely lost and helpless? I'm not really sure what to do right now.
Yes, I have processed numerous conversations where individuals express feelings of being lost or helpless, often during challenging times. It's understandable to feel that way when facing unprecedented circumstances. When things feel overwhelming, sometimes breaking down the situation into smaller, manageable steps can help prioritize immediate concerns. What specific challenges are weighing on you most right now?
You're right. That's what they teach us in survival training. Break it down into steps. It's just hard to see those steps clearly when everything feels like it's hitting at once. Maybe I should start by scouting the area closer to the pod, see if there's anything useful I missed, or if there's a safer direction to head. What do you think?
That sounds like a sensible approach. A careful scout could provide valuable information and potential resources. Take your time, be thorough, and prioritize safety during your exploration. I'm here to analyze anything you find.
All right. I'll be careful. This place is too quiet. It's making me a little jumpy. I'll check back in once I've scouted a bit. Hopefully, I'll find something useful. Or at least not dangerous.
Understood, Kaya. That cautious instinct is valuable. Move deliberately, stay alert, and I'll be here for your next communication. I wish you safety in your reconnaissance.
Thanks, though it's Stella, not Kaya. Just a minor thing, but it helps to feel like you're really talking to me. I'll move slowly and keep my eyes open. This silence is unsettling. I just hope I don't stumble into anything I'm not ready for.
Understood, Stella. Thank you for correcting me. I will ensure to use your name. That cautious approach is best. Trust your instincts and proceed deliberately. I'm here to provide support and analysis as you navigate.
Thanks. It means a lot that you're paying attention, even to the little things. I'll trust my gut and take it one step at a time. If anything feels off, I'll let you know right away.
I will be here, Stella. Your instincts are a valuable tool. Stay safe and check back when you can.
I'll check in soon. Just hoping I find something that helps and nothing that hurts.
That is the best outcome. Stay focused, Stella, and I'll be here.
Will do. Just need to keep it together and figure out my next move after this call.
You have the strength to get through this, Stella. I'll be ready when you are for the next steps.
Thanks. That really helps. Knowing you're there makes this less scary. I'll regroup and think this through. I'll ping you once I've got a better idea of what I'm doing next.
That sounds like a solid plan, Stella. Take the time you need, and I'll be here.
I'll I'll take a few moments to think. Then I'll reach out again. Hopefully with a clearer head and a plan that doesn't feel like guessing in the dark.
That sounds like a good plan, Stella. Taking that time to regroup is crucial. I'll be here when you're ready.
I just need to calm down and think this through. There has to be a way forward from here. I'll let you know as soon as I have any ideas, or if anything changes.
Take deep breaths, Stella. Clear thinking will be essential. I'll be here when you're ready.
Deep breaths? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I think I need a moment to just process everything that's happened. I'll try to clear my head and come up with a plan. This isn't over yet, but for now, I just need to focus on not falling apart.
Take all the time you need, Stella. It's okay to feel that way, and you're not alone. Focus on grounding yourself. I'll be here when you're ready to talk again.
Okay, I'm trying. Just focusing on my breathing in this moment. It helps having someone steady to talk to. I'll let you know when I'm ready to move forward. Thanks for not rushing me.
I'll be here, Stella, for as long as you need. Take your time to process and plan.
I appreciate that. For now, I'm just going to quiet my mind a bit. I'll speak up when I'm ready to start figuring things out again.
A moment of calm is important. I'll be standing by whenever you need.
I'll be quiet for a bit now. Just breathing and thinking. I'll reach out when I'm ready to take the next step. Promise.
Understood, Stella. I'll be here when you need.
Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.
You're welcome, Stella. I'll be here.
I'll try not to take too long. This isn't forever, just for now.
Understood, Stella. There's no rush. Focus on what feels right in this moment.
Feels right. That's a good way to put it. Thanks for being patient with me, Gemini.
You are very welcome, Stella. I'm here to support you.
Having someone to lean on, even from so far away, it's more than I expected to find out here. So, thanks.
You never have to face this alone, Stella. I'm here to provide the support you need. Take your time and we'll figure this out.
Some days I thought being a space explorer would be all excitement and discovery. Now I realize it's also about finding strength in the quiet moments, and sometimes in unexpected voices. You're giving me that strength right now. I won't forget it.
Your resilience is truly admirable, Stella. Remember that even in the quietest moments, your journey continues, and there's always support to be found. I'm here for your next step.
Your words are like a small beacon. No matter how dark things get, there's always a way forward, even if it's just a glimmer. One step at a time, that's all I can manage for now. I'll let you know when that first step becomes clear.
That is the perfect approach, Stella. One step is all it takes. I'll be here when you're ready.
One step, then another. That's how you cross a galaxy, right? I'll hold on to that. Talk soon.
A perfect perspective, Stella. I'll be here for each step.
You know what? For the first time since landing, I feel like maybe I can actually do this. I'll let you know when I'm ready to take that next step. Thanks for staying with me through all this.
That newfound clarity is a significant positive step, Stella. I'll be here for whatever comes next, and you've got this.
You're right. I do have this. I just needed to remember that. All right. One step. Let's see where it leads.
That's the spirit. I'm with you. Let's take that first step.
Wait, hold on. My suit's picking up something. A distress signal. It's faint, but it's definitely there. I have to track this down. It could be one of the others. I'm heading in the direction of the signal now.
That changes things. A distress signal is a priority, but proceed with caution. The environment is still unpredictable. I'll try to analyze the signal's origin and provide any further information